Greetings, comrades. This is Other Caleb back with episode 19 of Factorio. You'll notice I'm in a completely different area now. That's because I've taken quite a bit of time to make a second base. And we might as well explore this base a bit. As you see, I've finally set up a rail system. I've actually set up two. I might as well show up here. Here's my first base, my quote-unquote main base, because this is where it all started. Now, if I can get rid of these logistics things and turret coverage, see, this base is largely unchanged. You can see, still got my logistics malls, all my turbines here. Pretty much everything's remained the same. Now, it really only shows this because of the radars that are nearby. You see I have one right here. If I place some more around the perimeter, you'll be able to see all of this area, which I did set some down here. That's a thing about radars. Not only did it point out, not only reveal certain sectors around a given area, but as you go into map mode and zoom in, you can actually see the area right there. So I got my 3 rockets here. And yeah, it's pretty much unchanged up here, but I set up a secondary base up here, which is slightly neater. I have another set of science packs here. I have 3 more rockets here, and a much larger concentration of labs here. And I set up a shit ton of artillery cannons throughout most of the perimeter of this base. It's mainly so I can clear out some more nests, because there's quite a few on the outskirts. And of course, it's surrounded with turrets. Got some more. See here, got another. I actually have no, that's something else. Yeah, I just have one set of nuclear reactors here, and it's probably a little extra energy. But I have a few solar farms here. I have 4 sets up here. I thought I set up another one down here. It's not really necessary, because I mainly set this up so I can set up more labs to research more stuff, because it's kind of running low on viable space. Yeah, it has some chunks here, but some of the roboports and pipes are in the way. I do have a solar farm here as well, just for the sake of it. And yeah, all these are just a bunch of electric lines with more roboports to extend the logistic network here, so they can transfer stuff from this end to over here and vice versa. And it's up a little railway to set up excess, utilize some excess science packs, space science packs. But at this point, that's kind of overdoing it, because now I have 3 more rocket silos here. With these god modules always giving me a shit ton of space science packs here. And I got these machines chugging along, generating more resources for the other science packs. And yeah, I'm pretty much just planning to see how high I can get these research things going. It can go infinitely, but as I mentioned, each level is progressively more expensive. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, I might start setting up more radars around these bases here. And maybe around here too, just so I can actually zoom in and see everything. Which, I don't have radars here, so it's kind of weird. Oh yeah, it's the radars revealing a few sectors here. I'll change that. But anyway, I set up a second railway system. It starts here, and it took me a while, but I set up a huge railway. First, to explore another biome. Like, there's a little desert biome over here. Yeah, going all the way, turns around the shoreline to avoid the nests and stuff. And we are here at my second base. And I programmed this train here to only leave when I'm inside. If I stay inside it, it's going to keep going. Because it's pretty just 2 stops. This one and the one to my first base. This is pretty much the case I need like extra supplies and stuff until I get this set up, and I pretty much have, so there's not really any need for me to keep going back and forth there. At this point, it's just to get some god modules, because I don't feel like, well, I do have the space here, so I might as well set up some more module assembly machines so I can make more God modules over here. Haven't done any new mods yet, though I do plan to in the future, so look out for that. Anyway, I set up yeah, first time I made an entire wall here, and pretty much are just there's only one way in and one way out, and it's these gates for the railway. So I can walk out if I want, you know, as long as it detects a player, it'll open. This is pretty much specifically designed for the railway, which, yeah, the gates, you can actually build them on railways and actually open up normally. But yeah, I literally surrounded the outside wall with laser turrets. Naturally, it's going to generate quite a bit of energy. It's not going to get surrounded by monsters anytime soon, but I like to take precautions, especially after earlier in this series when I got attacked from the north on my first base, so I decided to take precautions now. Surround this entire area with laser turrets. So yeah, nice group of biters and spitters. They're gonna get roasted. And not really gonna set up artillery pieces here because I already set up a huge like fusillade in the bottom, but we'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, set up another solar farm here, 6 of them here, and I actually started this base off with these 2 solar farms. So you're surrounded by radars. I plan on building some more. And yeah, set up a few drills to my resources for yet another science production facility. And it's all getting fed over there, which show that a little bit more. And it looks like, yeah, that robot port's in the way, so I have to put another solar panel there. Well, I'll get to that later. We have plenty of real estate up here, so I might build some more stuff. What I'm going to build, I'm not sure. There's a good chunk of a space here, so I might use that to make some, like, you know, assembly systems for the modules, so I can make God modules. More of them. Yeah, practically breaking the game at this point, but at this point, I don't care. Anyway, set up another thing to make more robots. This is actually its own logistics system. And let me go and hide out of here. See, there's a system over here, and there's one up here. And I'll say, yeah. Pretty much, if this is separate from that, then it's considered its own logistics network. And you can actually see if here. Now, this is my newest network. Network 1 is me. Network 2 is my main bases. And network 3 is this base here. Not as much stuff, not as many robo ports, but it's plenty. Yeah, got my own construction robots and logistics robots here. Not as many supplies as the main bases, but it's plenty. Yeah, got some more uranium over here. Got that flowing nice, and I got not 1, not 2, but 3 nuclear reactor assemblies here. I tried my best to keep it sort of organized. Yeah, we do have some pumps up here for water, but not for what these machines are for. This is for your empty water barrels. Basically, in case they're not getting enough water in these tanks, basically use these. Basically, first off, you have to set up an assembly machine connected to water and can fed steel bars in order to make. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. Okay, first you need to make empty barrels. You know, you can do that on your own or use an assembly machine, which I recommend. Then you make another assembly machine, and depending on what liquids being pumped into it, you fill it with that liquid, and they can use it for its purpose. So, say I need water barrels, I set up a assembly machine that's being fed water, and get some empty barrels, put it in, and it'll fill up with water. And then I take those same machines, or barrels, to these machines, and I'll empty the contents of the barrels into the system, and then recycle the empty barrels. So I'll pretty much have an infinite supply of water. But technically I already do, since got the pumps up there. The thing is, I should have picked a better spot for this, because, yeah, my uranium's over here, so it's a little... Yeah, the fuel cells will be developed here, so the robots don't have to travel as far. But the thing is, the water's like a ways up here and a ways over here. But I am setting up a separate line of storage tanks for more water, because it's a little low here. Got quite a bit pumping in already, but it's not pumping enough. Yeah, I have a nice little setup over here. Yeah, I got plenty here. This is mainly to feed these oil refineries here, but I do plan on using some to pump water over here as well, just for the sake of having plenty of water. Because I believe the way this is set up, now, I already mentioned with this blueprint I found, once these nuclear reactors reach maximum temperature, they'll actually shut off, and they won't activate again until they hit 500 degrees Celsius. And then the inserters will put new fuel cells in, and they'll power back up. Usually by that time, these water tanks will be filled up, and the steam will be depleted, which I got quite a few nice little setup of turbines here. And you'll know when they reach the maximum output, they start spinning fast and start putting up a lot of steam. Right now, it's at a more nominal level. Anyway, yeah, you see up here, some network malls here, more labs over here, and I have 6 rocket silos here. So I pretty much have a never-ending flow of science packs. Yeah, another mall over here for solar panels and laser effects. Let me grab one. So I felt that one spider. Yep. This base started with these, and might as well show you real quick. The logistics, the pollution, very little compared to up here, because up here, well, I have all those boilers, you know, burning coal, and still got some furnaces, you know, smelting ores and stuff. It's pretty much mainly around the center. This is where most of the pollution is taking place. You can see how much more intense the red is here. It's not nearly as bad around here, but yeah, I got some more here. And this is burning coal, and that's burning solid fuel. Same amount of pollution. And I believe the oil refineries, yeah, they produce pollution too, but they're not pumping anything right now, so that's another factor. And yeah, quite a bit of pollution up here. Hardly any up here, because again, the it's pretty much these chemical plants here, but it's very minimal, so it's pretty much inconsequential. It's mostly over here, but because I cleared out all the nests that are surrounding the base here, the rest are a pretty decent distance away from the pollution, so for all intents and purposes, this base is safe, as is this one. Though I did surround this base with turrets too. A lot of artillery. So, yeah, pretty much I got a lot of real estate down here. Yeah, I have 6 solar farms here, 2 here, 2 here, and 6 more down here. Yeah, set some more refineries up here. Not sure if I set these up though. Well, I guess I made it for the crude oil, so it can be fed all the way over here for this setup. And yeah, the pollution's very minimal over here as well. It's pretty much mostly the drills and the furnaces. And you know, it's not that much. This is why nuclear power is the way to go, and solar power. Yes, when it goes dark, these solar panels are useless, but that's what all these accumulators are for. To store all that energy for use later. But as mainly as a backup, pretty much the main source of power He's gonna be down here. And they're not working much because of all the solar panels and stuff, so I got plenty of energy. So I don't worry about this place running out of power anytime soon. And one thing I forgot to mention, if you click on an electric pole, it'll show you the electrical network info, showing how much power is being used. You know, how much energy you have stored in the accumulators, the production. Yeah, it's pretty much the biggest consumer power is going to be the beacons and the radars I set up. And all those turrets. The use will really spec when they start firing, but which won't be often. But I have plenty of energy here. 3,000 solar panels. That's pretty much where all my energy's coming from here. Yeah, these turbines are hardly doing anything right now. But eventually, when I expand this base a little more and start getting more like power-intensive stuff flowing, then those will be put to use quite a bit. Now, naturally, this is only during the daytime. Once nighttime hits, these will start kicking in. And I got plenty of these, so day or night, I'm not going to run out of power. And this is all completely separate from my main base, so this is its own network. Using its own robots, using its own energy, and pretty much having its own supplies. Anyway, got some more malls down, or solar farms down here. And here are all my artillery pieces. I forgot how many I set up over here. 116? Jesus, yeah. Never-ending barrage of artillery shells. Yeah, might as well turn on the, now this red circle here is their automatic range. Once I, get the targeting remote, they're, did I think I put away my artillery remote. I can always make another one. I just need a processing unit. I don't want to go too far for that. Yeah, I wanted to record earlier today, but been a little busy running errands for my dad, and his sister actually, his sister and her husband actually drove in from San Angelo, which is about a 3.5-hour drive, to come visit us because they haven't seen my dad in years. Heck, I haven't seen him in years myself. Surprised how much we've grown and how much has changed. Quite a lot has happened since that time. Yeah, we had, bought a bunch of donuts for everyone and got Rudy's. And yeah, just reminiscing of old times, showing off his guns and whatnot. Yeah. Anyway, going to the map. Okay. Anyway, as I mentioned, this circle here is the automatic range. If I don't have the remote equipped, this is the artillery's effective range. But as soon as I equip it, the range is increased a lot. So pretty much everything around here is at my mercy. So I set these radars up to reveal a little more of the area. And with all these artillery pieces, I can just hammer away. And then watch as I get shredded by my laser turrets. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Yeah, nice cluster nests here. Yeah, did encounter a few behemoth aliens. They're basically... Yeah, you want to be careful dealing with behemoths. They're the biggest enemies in the game. But they have a lot more health. And I believe deal more damage as well, so don't want to be careful with them. Oh yeah, they're coming. But they won't get far, trust me. it wasn't where I store my other artillery remote, but that's fine. But I guarantee you nothing is getting into this base. Nothing. Okay, so they're coming from that way. Yeah, pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to set around the entire perimeter with radars. Okay, they should be coming. Oh, they're coming from down there. I see this huge line of turrets. Oh, it's just one little fighter. But I saw a big group coming. They're not going to get in, trust me. Might as well just walk out and check it out. Oh, I didn't put gates here. Well, I'll do that later. Here they come. Now watch. Watch as they get annihilated. Yep. Didn't stand a chance. I might eventually replace the turrets on my other bases with this. Because I have plenty of power now. I can get away with literally surrounding my wall with laser turrets. Which I kind of already did there, but I can cluster them up a little more. To make it a nigh impenetrable defense. Yeah, decent amount of water in here. But we could do with some more. I might have to set up some more tanks over here. Yeah, just... I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so... yeah. Connect that there. With that, and there we go. Now, this is a full. Once this maxes out, I'll start feeding to that pipe. And then we'll have more water. All these rockets, all these science packs. Yeah, 1 million of each science pack for the worker robot speed. Level 16. Right now, the fall robot count is the cheapest. At this point here, I got a few these are destroyers. I set up 5, I think, explosive drones that track targets and then blow up. But my follower count 410, and each destroyer capital counts as 5. So I can deploy a bunch of these, just be like a one of those dreadnoughts from Ashes of the Singularity. Deploy a bunch of drones and stuff. Yeah, move at pretty decent speed with these exosuits. I mean, I already have my personal laser defense, so even having this is kind of overkill. Yeah, pretty much just deploy all these little drones and see what they do. I'm cool with using these. Oh, they're laser drones. Okay. Oh. Now they really can't go near me. Yeah, I got hurt a little bit, but no big deal. Jesus. And keep in mind, the follow robot can be upgraded infinitely. So theoretically, you could have like thousands of robots following you. They don't last very long. These deployable robots here, the combat robots, they self-destruct after a short amount of time. just surround myself with drones. I know I'm not going to last forever, so I might as well make the most of them. Look how quickly I just annihilated these things. They have numbers on their side. Fortunately, so do I. And I just go to my logistics mall and just grab more of these. At this point, just exploring a bit. Just surrounds, and who knows? Maybe I'll set up a third base. I mean, that second base over there definitely took some time. Even with all the God modules and stuff, I still need to go back and forth, getting supplies and stuff before I can set up my own logistics system over there. Which I did. So now both bases are kind of self-sustaining. Not the most beautiful or elaborate bases, but hey, they get the job done. $410. Yeah, I reached my maximum follower count right now. At first I thought they were explosive drones, like they're like hunter-killer drones, or they like just fly towards the nearest enemy and blow up. Oh yeah, might as well call my Spider-Tron, who's way over here, but no matter where it is, if I click the Spider-Tron remote in my location, it'll come. It's like way over there though. Though, if I don't feel like trying over there, I can just point anywhere on the map and it'll go there. Oh, those dead robots. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing since the last video, setting up a second base. And a much more sustainable base. It's a little more organized than the other one. But, no. Still kind of when it comes to complete organization, but whatever. Go and nuke them. Oh, that takes care of them. Oh yeah, stepped on the acid. That was another... Send this down here. Some nukes for. But anyway, there's not much else going on right now. At this point, I'm just making videos just for the heck of it. Now, these videos aren't going to be as long. Since now, at this point, it's just me showing off nice bases and whatnot. But, yeah. Just if I feel like making a video, I'll make one. Who knows, I'm going to start another world with mods. In fact, I might do that later. I might download some mods and just start a new playthrough. Anyway, this is Unforgiven Caleb signing out. Have a good day.